Shoot. It's like 5 a.m. Wow. My God. Oh, man. God. Boy, that lobster steak and shrimp was good. Boy, I was smacking up a storm, man. uh, I know I said I'll quit YouTube, but I had to get up on here and speak my thoughts, man, real quick about what's going on in the media. Oh man, Kanye West has lost his mind. Some of these dudes in in the Philippines, they have lost their mind behind women. It's a real war up out here, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby steps? Oh, man, I'm sitting here looking at YouTube and I can't believe my ears, man. You know, I think Kanye just want to be free from his endorsement deals, man. That's what's really going on with him. He want to create his own thing. Well, more power to him. You know what I'm saying? He lost billions of dollars, but he ain't flat broke. He's still worth 500 million, so that's still a lot of money. So I ain't worried about Kanye too much. Um, but what I really want to talk about, man, is these expats over here in the Philippines caping for women all day long, and, and they get up on here and they want to take shots at Hellcat on the down down. Okay, you know, but these guys out here, they out there building houses for women and stuff, man. And man, as soon as you break up with that female, she's taking the house because in the Philippines, if you buy a house out there, you gotta have a wife, or you gotta have it in your wife's name, or the land gotta belong to the wife. Okay, you break up with that girl. Okay, you break up with that girl. She's she's gonna take that house, man, and then you gotta come back over here. You see what I'm saying? And then he goes to say like, I'm talking about Calvin, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude from Sunshine Shoulders. Okay. Then he goes on to say, well, you know, uh, I try to save money and this and that and this and this. Like, nigga, you only got like 2 grand in the bank. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lot of money. I mean, that's enough to get your ass home if you break up with old girl. But you right now, you putting yourself in danger by putting your future and your livelihood in the female's hands out there. You see what I'm saying? You know, and Calvin, man, he need to look in the mirror, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know he's an older G. He's 17 years older than me, man. You know what I'm saying? But he out there caping for people, and then he built a See, there's a lot of things I can say about Calvin that I don't like about the guy. He out there building guest houses for people to come and stay, and then he's surprised when they start acting up and not being good guests and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, are you surprised? You letting people, strangers, come and stay around your kids, around your wife. I don't care if they're expat people who are traveling. He had one bad experience. He had one bad experience with a guy that he let stay in his guest house. And he's like, man, that guy was a bad guest, man. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, this was gonna happen when you allow strangers to come into your house or even be around your house, man. He had an entitled attitude, and he didn't want to be seen. He didn't want to be on the camera and stuff like that, man, and all that other stuff. I'm like, bro, why'd you let him stay if he didn't obey by your rules? Okay, let's get that out of the way. You see what I'm saying? So Calvin, that dude, man, he be doing way too much, man. You know, before you start talking about other people, you need to look in the mirror yourself. You see what I'm saying? He just dropped a video, and I knew it. I knew it was aimed at me. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to, give somebody advice and stuff like that. Like, bro, you need to give yourself some. You need to give yourself advice, bro. And you out there caping for females. There's nowhere in the world I'm gonna like build a house just so I can have it taken away by a female if she does not want to be with me anymore. Relationships are not built to last forever, bro. I don't care how old you are. You know what I'm saying? My thing is get out there and rent. Don't build a house from scratch. Do not build a house for a female out there in those countries, bro. You'll have it taken away from you if she don't want to be with you anymore. I don't care if you got a kid with her. I'm sorry, man. YouTube was addictive. I tried to quit, man. And I just keep on coming back. Some of you guys are like, man, he talking about he gonna quit, and he keeps saying it over and over again, and he keeps coming back like 300 times. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, because it's addictive, bro. I'm telling you, I try to leave YouTube alone, bro. I'm trying, but these dudes out here, they just keep on just bringing me back, bringing me back. When I see something like what Calvin does, man, it just makes me come back to YouTube. I'm like, damn, this dude did that. Let me get up on here and express my feelings. Okay, for example, he built the house. Like I said, man, he built the house for a female, okay, because he had a kid with her. But it doesn't, just because you had a kid with her, it don't mean that you have to build a house. You see, the laws of the land out there don't favor the expat. It favor the people of the land. It favored the people of the land, the Filipinos. So if you build a house, right, from scratch, or you have a house built or whatever, right? Uh, when shit don't work out, excuse the French, when stuff don't work out, she gets the house along with the kid. So when you leave, you know, she now gets the house, and now she becomes a single mother. And it's been a couple of times where his bra start to act up, being all jealous and stuff like that. You know, this is what they call it, tempo, in Tagalog, the Filipino language. Tempo is jealous. That's how you say jealous. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I see what you guys are writing down here. Yeah, man. Yeah, social media is addictive. What can I say? You right. You right. Baby steps. I've been trying to quit, man, but these dudes just keep on resurrecting me, man. I'll be dead, and all of a sudden I'll hear something like, "What he did? What? Let me get up on here and express my feelings and make a video about it." Come on, man. I'm just saying about this dude Calvin, bro. Like, do you need to look in the mirror before you start like judging other people? You talking about if you a impulsive gambler, you're gonna be one over here. I'm like, well, bro, I'm not gonna do no lottery while I'm in the Philippines or Thailand. I'll be too busy traveling. You see what I'm saying? Enjoying my winnings and stuff like that, man. But bro, before you open your mouth, bro, you need to look in the mirror. You need to, I know, because I know he listens to my videos. I know he listens to my, I know he does. Because he was taking shots at me in his latest video, and I listened to his videos. You see what I'm saying? But then when I started hearing something that I feel like, you know, that was directed toward me, I'm gonna get up on here and I'm gonna say something. Like, look, man, you ain't all perfect yourself, bro. You got 2 grand in the bank. Okay, that's not a lot of money. That's what he said it himself. He said, I got about 2 grand in the bank to get me back home, get me to a hotel and stuff like that in case things don't work out here. Well, you know what, bro? Relationships are not built to last anywhere. The first thing you did was jump into a relationship when you got off the plane. So don't throw stones if you live in a glass house, man. That's all I gotta say. You know, Baby Step said, he said, I know the struggle. I understand. He been trying to quit too, huh? I'm just saying, this dude, man. You know, you throwing stones, bruh. But you living in a glass house. That's what happens to a lot of dudes, man. You know, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Before you start talking about other people and try to give other people advice, look at you, bro. You're out here caping, Captain Saving hoeing, basically, you know, some of these like other YouTubers, they tell you do not build a house for a female out here because you're just gonna lose it. He said you'd be better off just renting out here. That's it because things are cheap. But no, he's a Captain Save a hoe, bro. You see what I'm saying? The dude is a Captain Save a hoe. There's no way in the world I'm gonna get out there and build a house for if I gotta put it in the female's name. No, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. I'll rent. That's it. I'll rent. I don't want to, or I'll buy a condo. I need to have something that has my name on it. That way, if if things go wrong, I can kick her ass to the curb. I can kick her out my house. I don't want to be kicked out of my property and shit like that. The stuff that I built on and paid for. You see what I'm saying? Some of these expats they tell you don't build a house for these females because you're just gonna lose it. You know, these females they want you to build that house, and they know they got the power out there when it comes to property and stuff. You see what I'm saying? You've been better off living in a condo. See, the thing is, expats we could buy condos out there, but houses is a different story. But I hear you could buy houses out there too. You just cannot buy the land. That's fine, But don't build a house and put it on your girl's land or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then like I said, man, he got that guest house back there. He letting strangers come into his house. I mean, he just doing some off the wall stuff, and then he's surprised when he get a oddball staying there or a oddball expat. Okay, he's surprised at that. You know, when the guy acts up or he's weird or strange or he's uncooperative and he's entitled. Like, dude, and then he gets on the internet. He complains about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you should never let nobody stay around your kids, around your wife. Cause some of these expat guys, they might fuck your wife. You never know what might be happening. You gotta leave to the store someday, somehow, and leave your girl behind. Like, man, shit. Your girl will get tossed to the, you know, to the waste dump. You know, you know. So, bruh, before you start throwing stones, bruh, just look at your house, man. If it's made of glass, don't throw stones, man. Cause I got some stuff to say about you. You know what I'm saying? We all not perfect here, man. We all got our own bad habits. I know he was saying some stuff directed toward me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get back on here and I had to clap back at him. Like, Negro, look at you. Bro, look at you, man. You know what I'm saying? You out there having babies at 60 something years old, really? You think you're gonna live that long to watch the kid grow up into a adult? You probably got like 10 years left in his life. What are you like, 59? You probably got 10 or 15 years left, man. Your kid, Booby, he's a toddler, like 2 years old. So that means you might last until the kid turns 15, and then you leave your girlfriend to be a single mother or whatever. Stop having. And another thing, these old ass guys getting over there having babies with these females at an old age. That's irresponsible and it's selfish. Stop it. To stop. Just stop. You having babies for no effing reason. You're supposed to be done having babies by the time you hit 50. Stop. Because you don't know how long you got to live. You're 59. You don't know how long you got to live. You don't know. Things can go wrong 2 or 3 years from now. And then what? You leave your girlfriend to be a single mother. You know. So stop talking about other people, man. You know, start looking at yourself, bro. You see what I'm saying? Before you give somebody advice, and I know he older, and I respect older dudes because they got a lot of stories to tell, they got a lot of experience, they got a lot of wisdom, you know what I'm saying? But when you start talking about me, man, I'm gonna talk about you. Simple as that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Stop talking about, other people, man. Concentrate on yourself and your toddler. Like, there's another guy on YouTube. He having babies in his 60s. Like, stop, bro. Why are you doing this stuff, bro? You are irresponsible. And these females, they just here for the money, man. You know, you are their best option, so they gotta get with you. You know what I'm saying? You look like Goomba from Mario Brothers. You know what I'm saying? But his girlfriend is not pretty, bro. So he pretty much married his face match, or he's not married. He's he's in a relationship with his face match out there. They both not attractive, so that works. That's one thing I could say that he did good. He didn't get out there and try to find an 8, 9, or a 10. Nah, he married or he got with an ugly broad. You see what I'm saying? Somebody saying lobster. What's up, Men's Daily? They said lobster. Yeah, that was it was good, man. It was good. I was gonna do it. I was gonna flaunt it, but I was just like, nah, nah, I ain't gonna get up on here and do that. I got, still be cool, man. Stop flossing stuff. That's how you get caught up. Be cool, be cool. I'm saying, bruh, this dude, you know, he out here caping for females, building houses for females, though. You know, like stop building houses for these females out there in the Philippines because you're gonna lose it. The laws of the land is that if you build a house, you have to have it in your girlfriend's or your wife's name, and she has to be Filipino. So you build a house, you guys are living in a house, one big happy family or whatever, and for some reason it doesn't work out, right? Now you gotta move back to the States. You gotta leave your girl behind. And that's why he got that 2 grand in the bank because he know things might not work out. Just stop getting into relationships right away too when you get over there. Get over there and have some freedom. This dude, let me tell you, bro, the moment he got off the plane, he was already in a relationship. That's a big, big no-no, bro. Who does that? He must have been desperate and sexually frustrated. You know what I'm saying? You know, he must have been desperate. He must have been desperate, bro, to get off the plane and be straight up in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, you didn't even get over there and experience different types of women. I, when I get off the plane, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna be free. I wanna be able to bang as many women as I can with a condom on. You see what I'm saying? I want to get that out of my system. System. I want to date around. I want to explore different foods and stuff. I want to be single for at least a couple of years before I settle down. It's the best thing to do. There's no reason to get straight up into a relationship the moment you get off the plane. It just don't make any sense, bro. That's stupid to me. He does stupid stuff, just like this other YouTuber that was talking about him. You know, and I messed around and accused that YouTuber of talking about Calvin because he was black, right? He's like, nah, I ain't talking about him because he's black. I'm talking about him because he's stupid. And now I see. You went all the way to the Philippines, got off the plane, was in a relationship. Now you're building a house. You had a baby. Yeah, yeah. Men, you know what? Men can have babies late, but don't do it because you don't know how long you got to live. Yeah, we can have babies and all the way until we die. It don't mean that we have to because we don't know how long we got to live. So that kid gonna grow up without a father in the household. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, what are you doing out here caping for these women like that in these countries? I'm not gonna get out there and cape like that, bro. Nah, nah, I'm not. No, nah. I ain't gonna let a female just use me, you know, to build a house and all that other stuff. Like, nah, don't do that. Some of the expats they tell you don't do it. I went by a few channels and they both were saying, do not build a house for a female out here. Rent is cheap. You don't have to build a house. Don't buy a house. I'm not gonna buy a house. I changed my mind because I got some information from some of these expats that's living there. These older guys, these older white guys, and they saying, do not build a house for a female out here. Just rent. That sound good to me, man. That way I could kick you out my house in case things go left. You see, you always got to be prepared. Females are females everywhere. They're all the same. It's just their condition there in the Philippines and Thailand is different. You see what I'm saying? They're only living like in different conditions than America, but they're all the same. Their minds and stuff. Females are all the same everywhere. It's just these females are trained from birth to be wives. That's it. But relationships are the same everywhere. It might not work out. You see what I'm saying? It might not work out for him. So then what? You lose the house. All that hard work, or I'm pretty sure he had other people, but all that money that he took out of his bank, you know what I'm saying? He basically emptied his savings to build that house. He said it himself. He said, "Man, I took everything I had in the bank to build this house." I'm like, "You dumb dodo. You don't ever do that, bro. Don't ever like take all your savings and build a house. Nah, what? No, I'm saying, what are you trying to prove about here, bro? Something goes to the left, that's it. You're gonna lose that house. I guarantee he's gonna lose that house in the long run. He hang on to that girl for dear life. He like, man, you trying to get me to lose everything. That's what he was saying. Because his girlfriend started acting up. She started becoming jealous and he had to delete her from Facebook. Oh yeah, I'm going in. I'm gonna hurt some feelings tonight or this morning. I'm gonna hurt some feelings. She started acting up because I don't know, he was talking to some girl or he was getting some attention from some females and she was getting jealous and or she thought that he was talking about her. Okay, that's what it was. She thought that he was talking about her on Facebook. She got upset, started getting upset and angry. He had to delete her from Facebook. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. These females, after a while, it don't matter American or foreign, they start to act up after a while, and you have to move on with your life. It's already too late. He don't have a baby with her. Matter of fact, he got like 3 or 4 kids by 3 different women out there, or something like that. Like, bruh, you dropping babies everywhere out there. He got other children in the Philippines, man. He leaving women to be single mothers and stuff. But yeah, he talking about, I'm not here for women. I didn't come here for the women. And like, stop lying to these people, please. Just stop lying, please, please. I hate when dudes lie, man. I'm like, bruh, there was another guy that lied talking about, yeah, I didn't come here for the women. I came here for the business. I came here. I was here on business. I was a business trip. Yeah, you was here on business, but you was checking out some of these Filipino women out here, and you decided to stay because let me tell you, if the country was full of men, you guys wouldn't be staying there long term. Believe me. If the country was full of men, I'm gonna say it again. If the country was full of men, you see what I'm saying? You wouldn't be staying there at all. You'll be going back to the US. So stop lying, talking about you're not there for the women. Stop lying. I hate when they do it. There was another guy, like I said, man, there was another guy who said he wasn't there for the women. And I went in the comment section. I said, Blood, stop lying. You came here to find a house. Please stop lying to these people out here. You see what I'm saying? Stop lying. Just stop lying. These dudes out here, they be talking about, yeah, I wasn't here for the women, man. I came out here to enjoy the culture and stuff, enjoy the food. Stop lying because we got food in your own country. Why would you want to travel all the way out to the Philippines when we got Filipino restaurants that's here in the States? Stop lying. Just be honest. You went out there for the women. You went out there to find a wife. You are a sex tourist. You see what I'm saying? You busting all kinds. That stop lying. I hate when dudes lie, bro, and they leaving babies all over the place out there, bro. This dude got other children out there in the Philippines. He leaving women to be single mothers. He hopping from one bed to the next. He left his girl or something like that for her or something like that, man. He was just bed hopping up out there, bro. And he talking about he ain't out there for the women. Stop lying to these people. You got kids all over the place in the Philippines. He said, man, well, before you move out to the Philippines, you gotta take care of your stuff at home. Like, bro, you seem like you a pussy hound, so uh, you're not leaving that in the states. You see what I'm saying? You ain't leaving that in the States. You got babies everywhere in Philippines. And then he went to Thailand. Then he talking about he wasn't out there for for the women and stuff. And he wasn't fooling around out there. Like, stop lying, bro. You went out there. You went straight to Pattaya. That's hooker central right there, bro. Pattaya got the most prostitutes in all of the Thailand. I said the Thailand. And all of Thailand, Pattaya is hooker central, prostitute central. Okay, you talking about you wasn't out there fooling around? Stop lying, bro. You got your happy ending on out there, man. Your girl was worried about you out there. You know what I'm saying? And she had every right to be because you went straight to Pattaya. Man, you went to some of them hooker houses. You got your danfing on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. So what's up, Cradle? Yeah, you see, you went to Puckett. So yeah, I mean, that proves that you didn't go out for the women. You went out for your Thai boxing. But when you go for the women, you go straight to where Patia. You see what I'm saying? He went straight to Patia, talking about I ain't out here doing nothing, man. I'm just out here. I'm out here chilling and touring and stuff. Like, stop lying, bro, out here to these people. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying? I hate when dudes get on here talking about, nah, I wasn't here for the women. I was just, no, these women ain't stupid. They know you here for them. They know you coming to look for a wife or look for sex or something like that. They know that. They're not stupid. You know, his wife sat there and said, "What? You came out here for the women, right?" And he sat there. He was, no. There was another guy, another YouTuber. There was another YouTuber where, let me slow down. There was another two. There was another channel where there was another dude, you know, saying the same thing, and his wife was sitting there interviewing him, and she said that, "Hey, you came out here for the women and blah blah blah," and he was like, "No, no, no, I didn't come out here for the women. I came out here. I was on a business trip, and and blah blah blah. Like, man, stop. I'm like, dude, I'm disappointed pointed at you, bro. That's what I said in the comment section. I'm disappointed at you, man. You out here lying to your wife. I mean, you sat there and lied, a bald faced lie, man. Okay, you sat there and you told your wife that you wasn't there for the women, that you didn't come to the Philippines for the women. Then why are you staying there long term? Why did you get married and stuff, and now you living in the Philippines? And this girl, she's like nearly 40 years younger than you. How is this working? That's a huge age gap, bro. 40 years, bro. And then you had a baby with her. You knocking her up. Dude, you like 60. That's irresponsible to be having babies at that age, bro. Because you don't know how long you got to live. You know? You know. He said lobster steak and shrimp. Cradle. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. It was good. I just didn't show it on YouTube. I didn't want to. I'm trying to keep a low profile, guys. You see what I'm saying? I'm very paranoid. So I was gonna do, a short clip of the meal, man. I got really drunk and passed out, and then I woke up because the alcohol wakes you up. You don't get a full night's sleep. Well, I don't either. Anyway, I don't anyway. So I'm about to go back to sleep soon. You know what I'm saying? I got really, really drunk. Uh, so I just want to get up on here and I wanted to talk about this dude Calvin, man, and these other expats guys who are living in the Philippines, okay, and they out here lying, telling stories to these people, talking about, they're not there for the women, and and they're out there building houses and for these women and stuff like that, man. I can see David Campbell building a house. He's different because he's a old crippled guy. He ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? But even that's pretty dangerous because you know, the moment something happens, man, he's toast too. You know what I'm saying? He got to move back to America. You know what I'm saying? So don't build a house. That's number one thing. And these other guys, they'll tell you, don't build a house. Do not do it. Do not build and buy a house. Just be comfortable renting. It's cheap. Why do you want to build a house? You know what I'm saying? You know, you get out there and you start caping for these females, it's gonna backfire in the long run. So it's better to stay safe, and rent. Anyway, I gotta go, man. I gotta get back to sleep, man. I woke up, I stuffed myself. I had a big ass stomach. My stomach was full. I kept eating lobster steak and shrimp. Boy, that steak was good, man. Man, and lobster. And I even ordered some crab, man. I ordered some crab legs, man. I ate all the seafood I can eat, man. Lobster steak and shrimp. Yeah, baby. You guys killing me. Oh man, you know. I'm telling you, man, for real. Like, do not like build a house. I'm telling you guys right now. If you're gonna travel, to these countries, do not, I repeat, do not buy or build a house for these females out there, bro. Do not go that deep into a relationship. And unless you're a rich guy, then I can see you building a house, right? And if you lose the house, you can go buy you another house or you can go buy you a condo. But don't take all of your savings and throw it into a house out there. This guy Calvin, he took his whole entire savings. He took every that's what he said. This came from his mouth. It didn't come from mine. He took his whole entire savings and just threw it on a house out there. If something happened, man, she's gonna take the house and then you gotta move back to America with only two grand in the bank. So that's not gonna be a good thing, man. You see what I'm saying? You putting yourself in a danger zone out there when you do that. You're bound to get used, and abused and tossed to the side like an old potato chip bag. You see what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in a position where you can get used. Cause it does happen out there. The Filipinos out there, they are ruthless. And they know that they can kick you out that house, you know, whenever. He better be glad that he got a somewhat of a good girl, you know. But them good girls could turn into bad girls. And don't get off. Look, another thing, man. Don't get into a relationship right away, man. When you get out there, man, date around. You know what I'm saying? Date around. Date women and date more women. You know what I'm saying? Experience everything. Just don't limit yourself to just one woman out there when you first get out there. Then after a while, eventually, you're gonna have to settle down. But you're gonna have to sow your royal oats first before you do it. Don't get out and get off the plane and get straight into a relationship just like Calvin did. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. And don't build no, like I said, no, don't build a house for a female out there because you got to put it in her name. See what I'm saying? But I gotta go, man. I gotta get back to sleep, bro. I woke up. I had a full stomach. Man, my stomach was about to burst, man. I probably done gained about 5 pounds. You guys have a good night. See the containers right there on my dashboard. I took some home and I swallowed it. Oh man, I ate until I couldn't eat no more, bro. Anyway, you guys